Now that's it.
There's a couple of harp players. Det är många munspelare i huset. Got Brian och Kristoffer. Är det några fler som har munspelare till? I think you can tell them maybe a bit about your approach to the harp and the way you think when you play it, and maybe a bit of history about the way you started to play it.
Okay. One of the first guys I listened to was Paul Butterfield, and he was back in the late '60s or early '70s in America. He kind of brought his Paul Butterfield blues band with Mike Bloomfield and Elvin Bishop. They brought the blues to young white kids like me, and that introduced me to it. And I still like Paul, but from him I discovered Little Walter. I listen to Little Walter a lot. Still do. Still listen to Little Walter, and I like Taj Mahal a lot. Taj Mahal was I like just the way he approached the blues and guitar and vocals, but his harmonica playing is, I think, really underrated. He's really good. And Charlie Musselwhite I listen to. George Harmonica Smith, I liked him. Carrie Bell Harrington. Just anyone I could listen to. Even Charlie McCoy, I liked his style. I like to listen to anybody I could get my hands on. And pretty much, I took all those and mashed them up and came up with my own thing, which is, I guess, what we all try to do. And but I'm basically a blues guy, you know. That's pretty much what I do.
I guess most young people, especially when you're maybe in your teens and you're gonna start to perform in a band, you want to be either the lead singer and stand in the front and get all the girls, or maybe play the lead guitar, you got all the heroes. Was it, you never thought of being the front man or taking up guitar?
No, I didn't really, at first I didn't care about it, and then I saw, you know, well, it's not bad to sing a song or two because you will get a couple of girls maybe. But you know, you better start singing because usually sometimes there's no one else to sing. Yeah. And I don't know, I didn't really think about playing guitar too much. I mean, my first concert I ever saw was Jimi Hendrix, and I was like, wow, that was, I like to...
Quite a start.
Yeah, I would like to do something like that, but I couldn't afford a guitar, so I got a harmonica.
When did you realize that it could be a way of making a living?
It happened. I started playing at 15, and by the time I was 16 and a half, I was playing in band. So for me, it happened really quick. I practiced a lot the first year. That's all I did. You know, played, and I kind of came up with this style real fast. I mean, I still learn all the time. You have a really good harmonica player in this country, a lot of good harmonica players here, but I've been listening to Sven Zetterberg? Yeah. Sven, he's very good, you know, and I met, he was really nice. He was on the cruise, and he's like standing like right here on our show, like going like, I'm taking notes on me, and I'm like, oh no, I'll be taking notes on your record, you know. He's very good. So I was making a living, not making a living, well, I was making money, you know, by the time I was 17, you know. My parents would let me go and play in clubs, but they were not too happy with it.
And then you started to play the saxophone?
I got a saxophone when I was 18. A friend of mine didn't want to play it in school no more, and I had a few months left in school, so I asked him if I could borrow it. And again, I didn't get much chance to play in a real school band, so I had to learn how to... I played actually by numbers, you know, like I would know the chord, you know, like if Albert King was going off the G chord, he started the solo off, bending the 3 up to the 5, I would just learn things by numbers, you know, riffs, and then just kind of like transpose and translate it into every key that I could. And I learned how to read music eventually, but I kind of did it backwards by knowing chord progressions and riffs, basically.